If you're a woman living alone, by yourself, single, whatever you want to call it, one of the worst nightmares is trying to find a damn handyman, a trusty, reliable, not rip you over, screw you over, mess you up, F with you kind of handyman. Damn near impossible. Now, if you live in the 55 and over community, add to it, you're targeted as a stupid old person. You got the silver hair, you're a woman, stupid old woman. Ka-ching, ka-ching. You know what? It just happened to me. And part of it, I own it. Because I guess I was a stupid old woman for not following some of my own advice that I'm going to give to you. What the hell happened to me? Yeah, I'm all cheerful and a little ray of sunshine, as usual. I needed some doors replaced. Why? Because my other dog, before she passed, she got dementia, had some meltdowns. I was out for lunch and she literally ate through 3 doors in my house in under an hour. She was scared. I guess she was looking for me and the breeze blew the doors shut. Anyway, I needed these doors replaced. Finally, I decided, let me get somebody to do this. Okay, I should have just gone to the damn Lowe's or Home Depot and used whatever installers they use. Why didn't I? I have no idea. Bring in the dumbass Pam, I guess. So I said, let me use my military discount. I'm going to measure the doors, order them from Lowe's. They were 32 by 80 standard doors. One of them even still had a sticker on it. So hello, cheap. I order the doors. They come. I paint them up. They look good. What do? I go on the Next Door app. You know what that is? It's like the neighborhoods. They have, you can talk on there and ask questions. Where do I find a handyman to do doors? Well, I got a whole bunch of things there saying, oh, I can do your door. I can do your door. Okay. Dumb Pam, again, doesn't go and see who has the most, I don't know what, local people saying, use this one. Some guy was on there and he reached out to me. He seemed nice. He was in a town not far away. I spoke to him. He seemed like an older guy, whatever, not 20 or something. I should have gone with a damn 20-year-old. There's what you get for stereotyping, Pam. Just saying. Anyway, the guy seemed okay. But a little red flag, that lady doth protest too much. He kept saying, I could do doors. I could do doors. All right, I've got 45 years experience doing doors. Dude, you've been doing doors 45 years? I don't know. But anyway, good, solid. All right. Here's the red flags. I worked from home today so I can finally get these 3 doors replaced. I'm so excited. Well, number 1, he says he's going to be here between 8 and 9. In the morning, he starts texting, oh, I'm running a little behind. I got to go to the bank. You need to go to the bank today. All right, whatever. They're handyman, whatever. So he ends up showing up at 10 o'clock. Okay, that's fine. Flag number 2, walks through the door reeking like weed. And we're not talking dandelions. The stuff's legal here in New Jersey. I ain't saying I don't do it on occasion, but not at work. You just walk into my house, right? Stinking like weed. I should have said, get the F out. My dog Nugget, he was growling. He knew the shit was wrong. Sorry. Yeah, he knew. Always trust your dog if you're not going to trust yourself. Anyway, weed boy's in the house. I'm like, fine, Pam, relax. Maybe he's calm. Maybe this is going to help him focus on the doors. So in about maybe 15, 20 minutes, you would do some screwdrivering to get the old doors off the hinges. He's like, oh, I got bad news. Bad news? What? What could be the bad news? Your doors aren't going to close. The new doors aren't going to close. Dude, what in the actual are you talking about? Well, this one's a couple 16ths off, so it's not going to close. Mother of Lord Jesus. Well, you might need to plane the door, shave it down, You're a door guy. Oh, yeah, okay. I could do that. Red flag number, I don't know, 5 at least. And then, so then 2 seconds later, well, I don't really have the right saws, so I'm going to take the doors home. I'll only live like 20 minutes away. I'm going to take the doors home. I have a table saw there. I can do it better there. Okay, dude, I'm going to keep on trusting you against my better judgment and definitely against the dog's better judgment. So what does he do? Fine, takes off with my 3 doors. What happens? 3 hours later, nothing. No word from this guy. I text him, dude, are you coming back? I have to grab lunch. Like, what is going on? Well, I'm gonna have to go get another saw blade. This blade is bad. It's going okay, but oh, and by the way, I also forgot to bring one of the doors, so maybe I could bring a saw back. And I'm thinking, what in the hell have I done? All right, try to go easy. I go grab some pizza for lunch. Come back. Nope. No, he's not here. He's nowhere to be around. I text him again. What's going on? Oh, well, I need a different saw blade now. I've got to go get that. And I'm thinking to myself, this guy does not know what the hell he's doing. It's approaching 5 o'clock when it gets dark. I don't want this cat in my house after dark. And tomorrow's Saturday. I don't want him coming back here anymore. I got a bad feeling. I'm done with this. So I just texted him back and I said, please bring my doors back. That's enough. I'm done. I'm going to get somebody else to finish this job. Well, he goes all like haywire, threatening me. You're not getting your doors back. You're going to pay me for my time, and I'm not bringing your doors back. I'm like, I'd had it. I said, fine, I'll file a report. Because that, people, is extortion. I know that. Can't be doing that. Can't take somebody's property, hold it hostage, and say, you've got to pay me whatever. Finally, that I guess woke him the hell up, like ka-ching, ka-ching, because he probably has a damn rap sheet and was like, oh shit, I'm going to be going back into pokey. So about an hour later, he shows up at the house. Nugget was loose in here, man. He was on it. I didn't let this cat in. I just quietly walked out on the porch while I had a different friend on my phone to listen in case he went haywire, because he had left a couple tools here too. He brought the doors back, and I just said, listen, what do you think I owe you for your time? He said, oh, I don't know, and then he was like calm. And honestly, he looked kind of white and a little sweaty. Just saying, I think something was going down. Anyway, I gave him $80 and I said, please, let's just call it a day. And then he took his stuff and walked away quietly. But let this be a lesson to you guys. If you live in a 55 and over community, don't go out on these apps and just willy-nilly take anybody, because I've come to learn predatory types, they think, ooh, old people, money, stupidity, I can get over on them. And you got a bunch of freaking crackheads and everything else out there being like, oh yeah, I could do that. They don't know shit. Sorry, I'm cursing again. I'm sorry. It's a genetic issue. They just, that's what they do. They go out there. I'm sorry. There's a lot of people hard up these days on drugs. They're like, oh, I watched a YouTube video. I could do that. I'll rent the tool at Home Depot or something. It's a mess out there. Don't fall victim to this crap like I did, right? So what did I do? After I got all stressed out, I ended up calling a friend. None of us like to ask for help. And she works with contractor types. And I was like, this is what I need. This is what's going on. She found somebody. A different guy's going to come over Tuesday and take care of this for me. But yeah, don't go out on these apps willy-nilly like that. You've got, okay, here, I wrote down some stuff about how to do this better than I did, and don't be messing up, okay? Where the heck is it? Okay, here you go. Before you let any of these people in your house and go find somebody, I probably should have just got somebody from like the Lowe's or Home Depot. The work's guaranteed. You still might have some trouble, but it's guaranteed, and they're all checked out and stuff like that. You're not just going to get some random freak like I did. All right. You want to know if they're licensed and insured? I didn't ask. I'm an idiot. You want to look at maybe some pictures of similar jobs, some references if they have any. Maybe they got a website and they're actually a legit business. This guy had a truck with ladders and the racks and everything. He looked real, but no, it was fake. All right. Ask them if they charge by the hour or the job. You don't want some crap of like a charge blah 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 per hour. That doesn't tell me anything. How many hours is this going to take you? Next thing you know, 5 days worth of work to change a doorknob? I don't think so. Red flag. Written estimate. Ask for the damn written estimate. I don't care how small it is. You have things in writing, everybody can agree, and there's not going to be all this grayness and weird stuff. Um, Ask them what their policy is if anything goes wrong. Talk about it. This is like a relationship of some sort. You got to have the difficult conversations, or it's going to go down the toilet, and both parties are going to be unhappy. And you know, that's it. Try to, if you're going to use one of the sites like the Angie's List. Sorry, the camera's moving. Nugget's walking under my desk. If you're going to use like Angie's List or something like that, make sure you look for those stars, and that you can also go leave feedback, right? So we know what the heck is going on out there. It's crazy. If you guys have any good advice on how you find workmen and helpers, I shouldn't say workmen, I don't know, is that sexist or something? People to do work around the house, please let me know. Let us all know. What are your tips? You got any horror stories? So I don't feel so stupid for my dumb messed upness out here. Let this be a warning. Don't be a Pam. When you need help around the house, and we all do, especially if you're single women living alone, and maybe the guys too, right? Don't be climbing up on ladders and breaking a hip. Not worth it. You need to find somebody good. Get the references. Ask around from people. Find the people who've actually had work done that they can, really vouch for somebody. Don't just go on these sites, and be aware. If you're living in a 55 and over community and stuff, like I am, and you're out here on these apps, freaking predators troll for the old people. I'm sorry, they just do. All right, guys, I hope you guys have a much better outcome than I do. Thank you for being here. I love you all very much, and I hope my mess ups help some of you. Take good care. Love you.